right, guys, we back with another one. Today, we got to talk about an Atlanta, Georgia high school football coach hitting one of the players, during a huddle, timeout during the game, man. And this thing is crazy to me because some of the parents have came out and said that this pattern of behavior is something that's been going on. They got other photos and videos from over the summer where they had these guys working out over the summer. Now they were doing like wall sits or whatever, sitting in a chair and just holding yourself up. If you ever played basketball, football, you know what that's like. And so that itself isn't bad, but they said that the coaches were standing on their knees and all types of stuff, man. So some of the parents is demanding like more strict background checks when they hire these guys and everything. We're gonna look at some of this footage. Let's check it out.
Down to the 49.
Even gain tacklings like that. Nice little easy completion, but three guys was on him before he ever got going.
Hey man, y'all hear that? This dude got mad and told the player to stand up because he hunched over after getting hit, unexpectedly in his stomach. I wonder where his parents was during this video. I'll be back, but I just wonder where they was at because that game would have been over if that was my kid, man.
We're off and running at Eddie Henderson Stadium. Great start to this one. Mays leading Douglas County 12-0 after one. Happening, and Tony Slayton, he was upset. And he was spinning and talking to, I think we have a fan, parent, somebody who's not supposed to be on the sideline.
Yeah.
That's on the sideline. You see the police officers now involved in talking in a huddle with several other individuals on the sideline.
All right, man, so it's a lot to unpack there. First of all, the coach was charged with simple assault, and he faces administrative charges from the district based on this. Now, he was a lay coach, so he wasn't actually teaching or held a job at the school. He was just a guy that was on the coaching staff. He did whatever he did throughout the week to earn a living, but it was nothing to do with the school system. I can imagine that he's gone from the team with the media backlash this thing is receiving. Now, they said just 2 weeks ago, this same high school, Mays, out of Atlanta, they had a brawl, which, they said elderly people in the crowd, young kids, a bunch of people was involved in, and I guess it was the teams, the parents and everything, man. You're seeing this a lot more in youth sports. You're seeing it at AAU basketball tournaments. You even seen Aqib Talib's brother take a young coach's life, man, not long ago, and that was little league football. So the little man saw his pops get shot and killed, in front of him. He was like 8 or 9 years old, that kid, man. So that was devastating. But there are some very alarming things, like I mentioned before, coming out of here, where they're saying that the coaches is standing on their knees when they doing wall sits and really just pushing them to the brink, over conditioning them. And a part of me wonders, like, is that part just parents over parenting because this came out, or is there some legitimacy to it? Because we've seen so many kids collapse and pass out and never wake back up, man, unfortunately. So I wonder, is that a legit thing, that they're saying? But hey, by the looks of this video, it's definitely believable. And I'm just gonna say, man, if that was my kid, I ain't saying I'm the baddest man in the world or nothing like that, but he would have had to show me something that day. That coach, they would have been taking both of us in, charged with some kind of assault, because I would have ran on that field so fast and speared that joker right at the 50-yard line. We would have been, it would have been on and popping, man, because some stuff is just inexcusable. That's disrespectful. If that man's mother and father was in the crowd, that's disrespectful to them, to think you can put your hands on my child in that fashion. It ain't like you just grab them on the shoulder to get them to look at you or something, and you're telling them something, imparting something in them as a coach. You got so mad, you punched them. Like, it's personal. You got something in you that don't need to be around my child, so you need to show me what you did to him and see like how I would respond as the adult, you know. Yeah, this guy, man, he's a loser. I don't respect him, and for him to be mad at the player for hunting over after he was struck, that was absolutely bogus, man. I hope this kid, you know, I hope he bounced back. You know, it's going to be a lot said about this, and you know, you probably got some other players that like this coach or whatever. But I'm glad that this thing has hit the internet. Sometimes you got to weed out these coaches like this, you know, by exposure. And this guy definitely doesn't need to be on the team or a part of the team. And they really need to look into this program, man. When you have something like that, defect like that, it's got to be thoroughly investigated to make sure there's no other ones like this in the program, man. This needs to be a wake-up call. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.